Healthcare in Birmingham is reaching new heights, and soon you'll find out exactly why. You see, Orlando Health is partnering with Brookwood Baptist Health to improve healthcare in our community here in Central Alabama. I'm Art Franklin, former Fox 6 News and CBS 42 News anchor, and proud to call Birmingham home. I'm really excited about what's coming our way. True, faith-based healthcare is not only here to stay, it's going to improve. I had the honor of speaking with several key leaders about their experiences with Orlando Health. And here's what I found out. While change can be challenging, the advantages of a partnership with Orlando Health are clear, significant, and tangible. I am looking forward to sharing those conversations with you. Here in Birmingham, I had the opportunity of speaking with Amy Allen of Brookwood Baptist Health System. What's the vibe right now as people are looking to what's coming?
People are really excited. I thought that this would be taken generally positively, but we have been overwhelmed with the response.
We're talking about how the impact of a person who walks out of this hospital and they're smiling because they've had great health care. And then now we come to this place where there's a new ownership structure in place. And when I said that, you immediately smiled. Why so?
Well, I had a really good feeling the first time I met the CEO, David Strong. He came to Birmingham and we spent several hours together just talking about Orlando Health and what his goals were here in Birmingham. Their mission aligns really well with our mission. They're a nonprofit organization whose mission is to improve the lives of others in the communities in which they serve. Our mission is to extend the healing ministry of Christ. And so we felt like foundationally to build a partnership on missions that really aligned was key. I think employees and physicians will be excited to see capital investments and improvements in the facility, and it will increase their pride in working care. And so the patients and the communities will benefit.
It sounds like it makes Birmingham an even more desirable place when you think about healthcare just because of this partnership.
Absolutely. It is so obvious to me that this is what we need to do, that Orlando Health is going to be a fabulous partner. So I wake up every day energized, thrilled, and excited about this new partnership.
I had the opportunity of speaking with Dr. Michael Jablonski of Orlando Health Jewett Orthopedic Institute.
When I first joined the Jewett Orthopedic Clinic back in 2001, we had a fellowship, so we were still teaching physicians. But as time went on, the vigors of private practice became real. And as I looked at our group, I kind of felt like we were getting away from what we were founded upon. Back in 2015, I got a phone call from David Strong. And as we were talking, he was like, what can we do together? I would love to work with Jewett more. But I said, I think if we, could build a hospital together, I think we could change healthcare for orthopedics in Central Florida. And what was exciting for me was it wasn't about, think of how many surgeries we can do. Think about the revenue we could generate. That never came up. What it was about was patient experience and patient outcomes and patient care and getting Jewett back into what we were founded upon. I really think if we can work together to do something special, it's going to make a big impact in our community, and it really has.
When you look around, what are some of the tangible resources that you can cite that happen because of Orlando Health?
All the resources that they have, it's all about trying to make what you do better. We've tripled in size in 4 years. We have our own hospital. It's the only orthopedic specialty hospital in the state of Florida. We have the largest outpatient surgery center in the state of Florida. We have special MRI machines. There's so many things that I could list that we could have never done without the help of Orlando Health. There's no way that you can grow at the rate that we did without an organization that's committed to making you better in the right way.
And you're about to get a new family member in Birmingham.
We are.
A part of the Orlando Health family. What do you say to them about what they should expect from Orlando Health?
I think they're going to find an organization that is compassionate, that has a lot of resources, but they're going to rely a lot on the people up in Birmingham to say, what can we make better together? Let's find the best doctors and see if we can't make them better and make us better, and in the end, make the patient experience better.
I had the opportunity of speaking with someone who's very familiar with Orlando Health, Carolyn Carricker.
When I was on the Health Central Board, I was chair the year that we decided to make a sale. And we had two different groups looking to buy us. And we chose Orlando Health, and it was the best move for the hospital.
What were some of the key decisions that led to that choice?
The fact that Orlando Health felt like the family. They felt like they got us, and they knew that we were trying to do the best for this West Orange County area, and they wanted that too. And so we had the same goals. And when you've got the same goals with a group, you're naturally going to do better with them.
What was the reaction like for patients, for the physicians there, the staff? What did you tell them to help everyone feel confident that this was the right decision?
What we were able to tell them was, look at all the advantages we're going to have now. Orlando Health has more doctors, more opportunities, more experiences. They know how to do certain things that we've never done before. And our community needs those things. What you want in a hospital is to be a place where people feel safe, where people get comforted, where people get taken care of, and where they get their medical needs met. And there's no worry about that in an Orlando Health Hospital because everything is taken care of. The patient is first, and that's the key.
Dr. Kanika Tomlin from the Foundation for Healthy St. Petersburg took the time to talk with us about the connection between healthcare and the community. This community means a lot to you. How did you envision the community benefiting from Orlando Health coming in and being a part of that?
Bayfront is such a sacred place. There's a sacred trust that exists between that hospital and health system and our community. As the head of strategy at the hospital, it was very clear that the way that we had operated would not be able to be sustained in perpetuity. But then Orlando Health emerged and exceeded every expectation. For every health system that they integrate into their overall network, they bring a commitment to elevate and invest in a way that will help those systems meet the fullness of their potential.
What types of things did Orlando Health put in place to exceed those expectations in your eyes?
Bayfront had all the willingness and all the understanding, but was so constrained by its capacity and ability to actualize its vision. And Orlando Health stepped right in, helped reimagine what is even possible, not only at Bayfront, but for healthcare overall in this community, and set a new standard for what the people of St. Petersburg and the broader region can expect from its healthcare system.
And Birmingham is in that position now with the partnership with Orlando Health and Brookwood Baptist. And as a former deputy mayor, I'm sure you have words for the city leadership in Birmingham of what they should expect from this partnership.
I do. Ask the tough questions. Orlando Health will have the answers. Be clear on your expectations and watch Orlando Health exceed them. And you can expect them to not only make this health system wonderful, but to really build and invest in all the elements of culture and community that make Birmingham such a special place.
In early 2025, Brookwood Baptist Health will be known as Baptist Health. Together with Orlando Health, Brookwood Baptist Health is committed to building stronger, healthier communities here in Central Alabama for today and future generations.